Hey guys, and welcome back to Smart Money Minds. In today's episode, we're going to be going over some of the things that you can do while in lockdown during this COVID-19 virus situation. But it's going to be Smart Money Minds edition. Right now, it's just not a good time for a lot of people. There's a ton of layoffs. People don't have work. Everything is closed, including day camps and daycares and preschools for your kids. And everyone is just having to stay home as much as possible. And it's a stressful time for most people because of the unstable present and an uncertain future. While we are in this predicament, it's important not to spin in circles like a restless hamster. Uncertainty can cause a lot of fear. But if you ever read the book 7 Habits of a Highly Effective Person, it is in our best interest and it's the best time to practice 2 of those habits, which is being proactive and sharpening your saw. Being proactive means that we have to stay ahead of the game, predicting future needs and getting those things done, while sharpening the saw means that allowing us to refocus on ourselves, getting enough rest, and just feeling 110% when we emerge out of this lockdown. So here are 4 things that I recommend for you to build your smart money minds during this period of time. The first thing to look into is to study up on the stock market. Open up your TFSA account or RSP account and see how everything is. And learn about your registered accounts. Read as much as you can about how to contribute, how to plan your future contributions, so then you can have a better idea of your financial details. Read up on the technicals and the fundamental analysis of the stock market. This is an unprecedented time, and it's never happened in my lifetime at least, and likely not to happen for another 100 years possibly. You can take the charts and news of today and compare it to how it looks like in 2008 in the financial crisis, or in 2003 during the SARS pandemic as well, and compare and see what events triggered what happened in the stock market. The more you learn about the charts, the more you can better prepare yourself for the next event that's going to happen, or is it an opportunity right now that you can take advantage of? Because of this crash, this opportunity is right now and coming soon for people who are holding on to cash. The government is doing everything they can to stimulate the economy and to keep it running, but everything is still at a standstill. People are eager to come back to work and restart the economy, but this is the time to prepare your cash so you can buy Tesla or Boeing or the S&P 500 for half the price. And if your investments aren't looking so hot right now, curb your fear with knowledge so that you know next time how to set a stop loss, for example, or know what events cause the market to go down and into a recession. Take it as a hard lesson learned and prepare yourself for what to do next time. My second recommendation is to start a hobby or start those hobbies that you've always wanted to do. Instead of spending hours away on Netflix, do the hobby that you've always wanted to do. All those books that you wanted to read, all those seeds that you wanted to plant, all those new exercises you wanted to try, now is the time. And if your hobby involves people or resources that you need to get in a store, at least you can research them. Though you may not be able to start now, the internet allows you to learn so much more, so you can make a list of what you need, build your knowledge base so you can apply it as soon as possible when this lockdown is lifted. It's also time to sharpen your skills at home. For example, let's up your cleaning and cooking skills. Let's experiment a little on some different dishes that you've always wanted to try. Let's throw out the junk that you have all this time and do some spring cleaning. And let's build that patio that you've always wanted to build. The third recommendation I have for you is to self-medicate. We don't know how long these lockdowns are going to last for. It could be another week, it could be several months, it could be a whole year for all we know. If we don't have school or work, then it's important to fill that excess time with productive activities. Otherwise, it's easy to just fall into the trap of sleeping in, eating unhealthily, and just being a general couch potato. Set yourself up with a schedule that involves an exercise routine. You can meditate and sit quietly with your thoughts 2 or 3 times a day for about 5 minutes each time. Read for 30 minutes to an hour. Set time aside to rest instead of having no plans and letting your body and mind just melt into oblivion. Write a journal on your feelings and thoughts of the day and get it out of your system. Self-reflect on how you were today and in communicating with others. Did you give yourself self-limiting beliefs? How did you overcome your challenges today? My fourth recommendation for you is to look at some online work. If you're out of a job and just sitting at home in fear on how to pay rent next month or where your next meal is going to come from, it's scary not to know and fully have to depend on the government. Especially if the government is trying to manage so many moving parts right now, it's easy for them to neglect or forget about you, either purposely or unintentionally. If you haven't thought about doing work online, now is the time, and don't sell yourself short in your abilities because there's tons of things that can be done virtually now. For example, if you have a strong grasp of your language, there's always translation or writing or editing jobs out there that for people with little to no experience. And if you're strong at organizing paperwork and do good admin work, there's always online companies that require people to do that work as well. And so it's time to explore those ideas. And perhaps when this lockdown is over, you'll be making enough steady income from your online sources that you don't even need to go back to your normal job. And my final thoughts is that we have to see this lockdown and quarantine as a huge opportunity for us to learn and grow instead of treating this like a punishment or a time to be lazy and to be a couch potato. Set a schedule and see how your day should go. Get up early in the morning as if you were going to work. Plan your daily exercises and routine and schedule your break time so that you don't waste any time. Time is something you'll never get back, so always make the best use of it. Don't forget that everyone is on equal ground right now, which doesn't happen very often. They're all staying at home, everyone, and everybody has a lack of equipment or resources. What I mean by that is that the champion bodybuilder who can't go to a gym right now will find ways to continue his workout and become strong and maintain what he has. The real estate agent will find ways to sell houses even though they can't show any. Are you going to find excuses or are you going to find solutions to your problems? You can't go and say that the bodybuilder has the best tools, gets to go to the best gym anymore because he's probably at home lifting grocery bags full of ice packs. So make sure you don't squander this opportunity away to multiply your growth. How often do you get a chance to really push yourself in ways other than just work or school? What interesting hobbies or things are you doing during this lockdown? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoyed what you saw today. Make sure you stay safe, make sure you stay at home, and we'll see you guys next time.